just keep fighting, each and every game because it's any given Sunday.
Welcome, folks, to the Mustard Cats Sports Challenge. We're back for episode 4. I'm going to recap episode 3 real quick before I introduce the guest. Gary was on the last show. It went down. 17 points was scored by Gary. 17 also by me. So that was a tie. So it didn't even matter if you guys put a comment in. I'm not going to have to do a punishment. So there you go. But our guest today is the one and only, the amazing Barnes. All right, Michael. How are you doing today? Or tonight. I should say tonight.
Yeah, it's late. Not bad.
Perfect.
Not bad. You're not paying me enough for this.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting paid either, so good luck with that. Let's go through some questions, and then we'll do some current events, and then get into the meat and potatoes. So, Michael, we'll start off with an easy one. I hope you can answer this one.
Oh, okay.
Where are you from, and where do you live now?
Can I answer the questions like you would answer them, or you want me to answer them like me?
However you want to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess, I'm from Rochester, and I still currently live here.
Okay. I see you're an avid Vikings fan there. So.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's just 2022 NFC Division champs.
No big deal.
No big deal. Lost to the Giants in the first round at home. That's what we do.
Well, let's move to the next question really quick. What sports do you regularly watch?
Football.
Football? Is that the only one?
I watch basketball.
Okay.
And baseball.
Okay.
And that's about all. Football is more the regular college football.
Okay.
I like March Madness.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoy March Madness out of all the basketball, but
it's fun to gamble.
That's it. That's right. It's fun to be degenerates.
Yeah. But degenerates that can control themselves.
That's true. Okay.
You need to learn control. False control.
Okay.
Frontal lobe cortex.
Well, so what are your favorite teams, or do you have favorite players, or both on the people in sports you watch?
Obviously the Vikings.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Self-explanatory.
Do you have any other teams in the NFL, or are you mainly just a Minnesota Vikings hog?
I always like the Ravens.
Okay. Because of the purples?
Yeah, exactly. Purple, my favorite color. You should have that. What is your favorite color?
Oh, that's true. Should. Well, this isn't a dating website, pal.
You asked that on dates? Holy shit. We're both single, so I guess.
Maybe I should stop asking that question.
Yeah. Well, at least I got to the altar. One time.
Well, before we continue on to the next question, I'd like to just say that I've known Michael since he was in diapers because my mom used to wipe his ass. So, yeah.
Oh. Shout out to Susie.
Well, let's go on to the final question before there's 2 fun questions, even though those are still pretty fun questions. But did you play any sports when you were younger? Do you play any sports now? Do you want to play any amateur sports or anything like that?
I used to play baseball.
Were you any good? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you just?
It was fun.
Okay.
But I'm not a competitive person.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
People say that, but that's why I quit sports. It was like too much. I'm like, dude, it's okay.
Okay.
You lost. Take the L. All right. People freaking out.
All right. Well,
Yeah. And I used to play softball amateurly and volleyball. And then those people who were amateurs at it started getting mad that we're losing. I was like, Jesus Christ, this ain't professional. Mad about everything. I just like living life, Lucas.
Okay. So it's safe to say that you're just going to enjoy watching sports rather than play them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I played flag football a couple years ago with buddies from high school that we know.
Okay.
And that was perfect because no one really cared. So
yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I got a pick 6 in that game. Thank you.
Was it at the beginning of the game or the end, like a garbage?
It was in the middle, and
middle.
They were scoring, so
okay.
They were driving down, so I had to run a ways.
All right. Well, if you had to choose, and you have to choose, so even if you don't like either of these choices, you have to choose between them. Are you more of a dog person or a cat person?
I have to choose?
You have to, and it can't be both. Cannot.
Can it be neither?
No, it has. You have to. You have to. Both these next two questions, it's gun to your head. You have to choose, and you can't escape.
Yeah, I mean, I watch dogs. I don't have dogs anymore because it was like, why should I spend money on dogs when I can make money off them? So I like dogs more because they make me more money.
It's true. I don't know many people that watch cats.
Shout out to Rover. And also, I messed up. I meant Lisa, not my mom.
Oh.
Shout out to Lisa, not my mom.
Well, my sister's name is.
Oh, yeah, your sister's name. I don't know why I was thinking about moms, and I just said, that's true.
The mind gets on the moms, and then
I get confused. They're all moms. Shout out to moms.
All right. You can only have one of these condiments for the rest of your life. Is it going to be
mayo?
No, that's not. That's not even a. That's not on the board. It's
not the Miracle Whip. The real mayonnaise.
It's either ketchup or mustard.
Oh, okay. I guess I could have looked at the sheet that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, I like Dijon mustard, but regular yellow mustard's just not for me.
Okay. Well, you got to choose.
I guess ketchup.
You're gonna choose ketchup for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
All right.
Because then you can mix it with mayo, and it's really good.
That was definitely not the answers. God.
Hey, they kept getting harder, man.
Hey, yeah, it's true. All right. Well, let's get into some current events. There's a few things. I did add, because I did forget this, Michael, Brett Favre. Brett Favre came out, said he had Parkinson's.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about that.
I did hear that.
That's kind of a big thing. It is very sad news, but not to say that it's inevitable, but if he came out and said he had like 200 plus concussions, like that's just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that like he deserves it, but I'm just saying that,
I thought you were going to say at first, and then I was like, where are you going?
But I'm just saying it's hard to get out of the way of that because, like if you have that many concussions, it's almost like, well, you're kind of bound to have it. It's sad, but So
like you're saying, since he's such a shitty person, you're
bound yeah. No, I love Brett Favre.
Nice people that get something.
I love Brett Favre. You should love Brett Favre. He was in the Vikings.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Saints, we would have been in the Super Bowl. They're dirty, dirty Saints. And you know what? I went to New Orleans once. Dirty. It is a dirty city. I don't care about Mardi Gras. Anyways.
All right. Well, let's move on to tonight's game is actually going on while we're filming.
It's a close game.
The Cowboys and Giants, and I see that it's 17-15.
Yeah.
So,
Giants just like to kick field goals today.
I think the Giants are still going to pull this out. So,
for the sake of the punishment, I hope Dallas wins, but also it would be funny to see Dallas lose.
So, for context for everyone that's listening, basically in the meat and potatoes, we were supposed to film this yesterday. I was a little late. Michael was a little sleepy, so we just decided to skip over to today to film. And we already made our picks before the game started. Michael picked the Cowboys, and I picked the Giants to win. So
I had balls and move. I mean, Giants are at home, and Cowboys kind of suck this year. So
kind of suck. They beat the Browns.
I mean, I guess any team that faces the Vikings look like they suck. So,
well, that's perfect. We can move on to the undefeated teams because
are you going to do the second question though?
No, we'll get that later.
Okay,
we'll get that later. They don't need to know about that right now.
Okay,
they don't need to know about that.
All right.
We're going to go back into current events. So there are some undefeated teams, 5 of them. So, and that's the Vikings, which you're obviously wearing. Seattle Seahawks. And then over on the AFC, we got the Chiefs, Steelers, and Bills. Of those 5 teams, who stays undefeated the longest?
Well, as a fan, I'll say the Vikings, but
of course,
as a realist, I'll say the Bills.
You see who?
The Bills.
The Bills. Did you forget that the Chiefs have like a 12th man?
The refs.
Yeah.
That's true, but
they have a traveling 12 man.
Yeah, but they'll lose.
You think they'll lose? Okay. Well, I'm taking the Chiefs. I think they're going to go the longest. So.
Are you? Well, the reason why they're going to lose because the T Swift and the wife of Mahomes are beefing. So
you think that's going to?
Well, have you seen Travis Kelce's stats this year?
I know I traded him away on my fantasy.
Yeah, well, after November, the Chiefs will be fine because the election will be over.
Political.
And everyone will be friends again, and then Kelce's just going to go off for everyone in the playoffs. So that was a dumb trade by you in fantasy.
I wish you would.
You should buy Kelce right now because he's never going to be lower, and then he's just going to go off in the playoffs because it'll be after the election.
I wish I would have talked to you about this because I just traded him away for the Jets running back, Allen.
Backup. What? You're a backup running back?
He's put more points up in the first 3 weeks than Kelce. Triple.
Oh, my God. Who's your backup tight end?
I have Kittle. And I have Andrews.
Jeez. Why'd you get so many tight ends?
I guess people that have been watching this have known that I drafted 5 good quarterbacks and 5 good tight ends in my draft. So I'm sitting on some good pieces.
Is Braylon Allen, whatever the backup running back's name, is he your best running back?
No, I have the Jets running back, their main one, Hall.
Oh. Okay.
Really stacking on the Jets there.
Well, I guess you could just plug in both of them, I guess, since they both get 9, 10 points a game, right?
No. So I can't complain.
You should have traded Andrews, though.
I was thinking about it, but Kelce was really pissing me off because he's like getting me no points. Obviously, Andrews getting me no points, but
Andrews is worse.
I feel like Andrews is gonna pop off here soon.
Okay.
Before the election. I need points now.
Why? Oh, you need points in the playoffs. That's what matters. You just got to get to the playoffs. Be the last seed.
I'm 1-2.
Well, that's not my fault.
Well,
take a good hard look in the mirror, bud.
Jesus. Well, let's move on to losers now. And the Bengals, who I don't know how they're 0-3, are 0-3, and the Titans, I can believe. Of those two teams, who's going to continue down that path? Who's going to be the last one to get out of the hole? Because they both will, but who's going to be the last one?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. The Titans. Will Levis, whatever his name is. I mean, he's just not good.
Let me look. Oh, so this isn't part of the game by any means, but I will say this. The Bengals, I feel like, could be the team to be the last one to win, especially if they lose to the Carolina Panthers this week.
So. Well, it is the Red Rifles revenge game.
I know.
The good old soulless ginger.
I know. He did a hell of a job last week.
Yeah.
So
he's Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
The man. Started in my Superflex Fantasy Dynasty League last week.
Oh, you did? Well, that was probably
I'm
good.
trying to trade all my players.
Yeah.
And I picked up Andy Dalton because it's a Superflex League, so I got to start Derek Carr and Andy Dalton. And I still fucking won. So that was great. That was great for the tank.
You seem a little mad.
Yeah, I traded away all my players, and I still won because Andy Dalton and Derrick Henry decided to be good. Come BS is that?
Hey,
it's fine. I got 4 first-round picks for next year. So,
hey, well, I guess you can look forward to next year, even though it's only week 4.
That was the plan. I was 0-2. I was like, I'm on track to be the first pick in the draft. I want to make sure I stay on that track. If you're going to take, you got to commit. You got to commit early.
That's true. That's true.
You do. This ain't no game. I guess it kind of is a game, but.
Well, moving on to Packers talk, because basically besides McCaffrey, who will come back at some point, and I don't know if the 49ers need him or not, but
he's in Germany, so I don't think he's coming back.
We're moving on to Jordan Love.
Oh, jeez.
When do you think he comes back? And does he need to come back sooner than later? Because obviously their backup has been playing decent enough for them to win. And their next 4 games are obviously Minnesota at home. Then they go to the Rams. They're at home against Cardinals and at home against the Texans. And to be honest, all those, besides the Vikings, the rest of those teams suck. And you might be like, oh, the Texans. No, the Texans look good on paper. They've been complete ass.
Well, again.
So I think he rests up and comes back after the Texans, or comes back for the Texans. One of the two.
Well, again, to be fair, any team that goes up against the Vikings, they're going to look bad. Okay? So you got to give the Texans and Giants a little break here, you know.
All right.
Well, I think he'll come back this weekend.
You think he's going to be back for Minnesota?
I hope so. Because I don't want Malik Willis running on us. He's 2-0. Jordan Love's 0-1. You guys paid a system quarterback, which Malik Willis has proved Jordan Love is pretty much a system quarterback. Malik Willis did nothing in Tennessee, and then he comes to Green Bay. I had him on my dynasty team. I picked him up to troll all the Packer fans in there in that dynasty league. And I had him on my bench because I started Jalen Hurts. And guess what? I lost because I started Malik Willis last weekend.
So, as a Vikings fan, you're afraid. You want Love to come back.
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to be rusty. It's not going to look good. And, what he hurt? His ankle or whatever. He's going to be slow. Give me that guy. Okay?
All right. Well, I'll take that. switching gears completely and going to some baseball. Baseball playoffs start next week, specifically next Wednesday. And as of my knowledge, and as of writing this 2 days prior, the Phillies, Brewers, Guardians, Astros, Yankees, can't even read my own writing.
Dodgers,
Orioles, Dodgers, and the Padres are all locked in. So that leaves 4 more teams that can still lock themselves in or move themselves around.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge baseball person. I love going to the games, watching them, drinking beers, hanging out in the area. I don't really have a dog in the fight ever, so I don't. Obviously, you're a Twins fan, so
Yeah, and then I'm a Padres fan. So.
Oh, you are okay. Okay. Well,
nice stadium out there.
You've been to that one.
My brother lives out there.
Oh, okay. So how many times have you been out there? To the stadium, not to your brother's.
To the stadium just one time.
Okay.
San Diego, I think I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Okay. If you could compare that stadium to the Twins stadium, and not saying that you like this team or that team better, what stadium is overall cooler, better? Just an overall, which one, if you had a choice, no distance, no price, and you could go to it?
That's tough. They're both actually really good stadiums.
I've been to the Twins. It's not. I enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like I would probably pick the Padres because the weather's always so nice out there.
Yeah.
It's like
okay. So it comes down to a weather thing. So you're saying for the most part the stadiums are pretty equal.
Yes.
It'd be the weather. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. Do you have any predictions at all for the playoffs or any sort of thoughts at all?
Twins aren't making it. They've choked. They did typical Minnesota sports. And they just decided, hey, we're just going to stop playing baseball for the last month. So they lost it. Well, they're going to lose today. They're already losing. The Tigers have they're on fire, man.
They have.
You can say it.
I had them picked on here because for the game for the last 2 weeks I put them on here, and I picked them, and they've done work.
Yeah. No, the Tigers team to watch out for, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the Yankees, Astros, Guardians, they're probably, one of those 3 is going to make it. Dodgers will choke. But I really do like the Padres. So, I think the Phillies or Padres, I really think that one of those 2 teams will get in.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go into some NASCAR real quick. I know it's not a huge area that you're in, but
is that the sport that goes vroom vroom?
Yes.
Vroom. Okay. All right.
Louder though. Louder.
Is that good? Remember the South Park episode where those motorcyclists are and what do they call them? I'm not gonna say it. I don't think you should say it on your channel.
I'm not gonna say it. People can go find it themselves.
Yeah, people can go search the South Park episode with the motorcycle guys.
Or if I get really, really ambitious, I'll just switch But it's a round of 12 for NASCAR. There's 3 races. Kansas is next, then it's Talladega, and the Charlotte Roval. And then they cut 4 people the last half, so then it goes to the round of 8. That starts this Sunday. Kansas is usually an exciting race. I've been down to the Kansas track. I've never been at the track while they're operating, but I've been down there because my cousin lives down there. So I've seen the college town, but not really the inside of the stadium. Or track, you should say.
Nice.
Hockey is not playing. They do have preseason, but I don't really count preseason because even though preseason's televised, I don't even watch NFL preseason. So I don't count preseason. I don't know about you.
It doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. So
No.
so that starts October 8th. NBA, nothing going on yet. I think preseason starts for them like beginning of October, but it's not till October 22nd when they actually start regular season. So
Yeah, I'm excited for the Wolves this year.
yeah, they went pretty far last year.
Hopefully Anthony Edwards keeps it in his pants this year. We need him to stay focused on the court.
Maybe he will.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
We'll see.
Maybe not. Do you have any other current events? Otherwise, we're going to jump right into the meat and potatoes.
No, I mean, besides I'm currently talking to you on this, what do you call it, podcast or YouTube?
It's
YouTube
kind of a podcast, but it's more of a show because it's a game show. It's a game show.
That's true.
Yeah, we have some current events. It does fall in the podcast area, but
Yeah.
So.
Are you gonna get the Jeopardy? Like, are we gonna put some tunes to it?
Maybe if I can use it without getting copyrighted,
Well, I just use a different sound then.
Fine. Well, let's just start off. For anyone that hasn't watched anything of the Mustard Cat Sports Challenge, so it's a challenge between me, the host, versus the guest, which is Barnes. There's going to be 30 different points, 30 different questions that we will go back and forth, make our opinion, make what we think, who's going to win, who's not. Keep track of it. At the end of Monday night's game is when it ends. When that ends, we'll calculate all the points, and then I go. And if I end up losing to the guest, which would be Michael, whoever comments a punishment, and whichever punishment has the most likes, it cannot be a punishment with no likes. It has to be a punishment with the most likes. I have to go do and film it and post it. It obviously has to be something legal that I can post. But if I end up winning, I don't have to do any of the anything that's commented. I just get a freebie, and I get a gloat that I kicked Michael Barnes' ass. So no big deal.
I mean, that's if Lucas beats me, it's pretty shameful. I don't think it'll be.
That's why it's a punishment for the guest. If you lose to me, that's already your punishment.
Yeah, that's true. That's punishment enough.
I know. So
it's gonna be hard to move on from.
So make sure you go make a punishment, because right now I've been batting pretty low. The first episode I lost to Kyle. I lost to Sam, but there was no punishment, so I didn't have to do anything. And then I tied Gary. So if a tie happens, I don't have to do anything either. So or maybe we come up with some sort of tiebreaker. I don't know. So
well, just so you know, if I do win, either way, you'll see Sunday how many comments there are.
Yeah. I'm hoping
you picked a bad weekend. I'm going gambling this weekend. Bad Diamond Joe's, and Ryan will be there. So Ryan, he gets him going.
Oh, I want a good punishment. There's a really good one, but I'm not gonna have to worry because I'm feeling really good about all these picks. So
yeah.
Obviously, we'll get started. We're filming this Thursday night. It'll be coming out late Thursday night, early Friday morning. Like I said, the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. Michael picked the Cowboys, the boys, and I picked the Giants.
Currently winning the boys 20-15, and they have the ball.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes left still, pal.
Yeah, but they have the ball. And Giants have 1 timeout left and 2-minute warning. So,
well, there's that. Question number 2 was, does Dak stay on top of the stats with the most passing yards after week 4? And as of before week 4, Dak Prescott had 851 total passing yards. Second was Purdy at 842. Then you have Geno Smith, who had 787 and onward down. You said yes to that. Is that correct, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael said yes to that one. I also said yes to that one. So
Yeah.
we had those set before. So now going forth, everything will be just right off the cuff. So going into Friday, we got some MLB, some baseball. Michael, on your sheet,
Yep.
anything that has a little star means that they clinched a spot in the playoffs. And I'll mention
I can read.
I'm just, making sure you know. Sometimes
I
notes
went to social work school, so I understand. We social workers can't do math and can barely read. I understand. And barely write. Terrible
right.
punctuation.
Starting off, the Baltimore Orioles, who have clinched a spot at the Minnesota Twins. I think this is going to be a great race, or not race, a great.
Yeah, race to the bottom.
Yeah, they will. Do you want me to hit this one first, or you want to take a stroll at it?
No, you go first on this one. I already have my answer locked.
Okay,
so.
Perfect. Before I do anything with this, what color do you want to be? The pink or the blue one?
That's a good question. You don't have purple, huh?
Well, I do, but I don't want to go fish for it. I just fish these two out. So
okay. Well, all right. Well, I'll be pink.
Okay. It's just a darker and a lighter color so I can easily see.
Yeah.
Fine. Pink it is. I'll be the blue one. So I've been not high on the Orioles. They've been just really shit in the bed. And I'm actually going with the Twins. I think the Twins pull this out. They're at home. They're going to do some work. And yeah.
I picked the Twins too.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Just because they're playing so shitty, they're going to lose 2 to the Marlins, and then they're going to come out Friday and beat the Orioles. That's how the season's been.
Well, the Orioles have sucked. It's like they just gave up. They're like, oh, we're in. We're not going to play anymore.
The Twins are ahead of the game. They give up before they even clinch. We are way ahead of the Orioles. Like that much.
Second game is the New York Mets at the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Brewers have clinched a spot.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first on this one.
I'm going to take the Brewers.
Oh, you're going to take the Brewers?
Yeah.
See, I sometimes have an idea of what I'm doing when I'm calculating this stuff, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go off the cuff. And I'm going to go with the Mets just because it switches it up a little bit, and then it gives me a chance to get ahead. It has burned me in the past, but I'm confident the Mets can squeak it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball any given Sunday, right?
All right, third one. Oakland Athletics at the Seattle Mariners. You got any thoughts on this one? Otherwise, I know who I'm going to pick right away.
You go.
All right. Mariners.
Me too.
Let's just both take the same ones. I
literally had it bolded.
Oh, yeah. I just have no faith. I have no faith in Oakland, so it's whatever.
Yeah, Oakland sucks though. That's an easy one.
Yeah, thanks. I was hoping you'd pick them. Maybe they pull something up, some magic.
The A's are terrible. It's like saying the White Sox are gonna win. It's like 2 worst teams in MLB. I mean, at this rate, they could probably beat the Twins, but
yeah, it is what it is.
All right, I'll go with first next time.
Last one for baseball. St. Louis Cardinals at the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, so I took all the home teams. That was my plan. So I'm taking the Giants.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I did there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, now you're realizing it, huh? Oh.
Yeah, and good thing I caught that because I actually messed up on one of them. So I forgot that you're the right and I'm the left. And
It's It's all right. It's
Oh.
hard to be like, oh, what's my right hand? What's my left? I get it.
Which hand is it?
I struggle. I gotta do this. And then I'm like, they both look like L's.
All right. Well, moving on to Saturday. And
Hey, who are you picking?
Oh. Whoever I want. I'm going with the Cardinals. And you know why?
Just to be different.
Nope. Mark McGwire. That's my guy. Guy hasn't played in years.
You know he did steroids, right?
Who cares, man? He could hit the ball in the park.
Screw up 7-1. Bottom 5, Mark McGwire. And the Lord said you got to rise up. First home run of the year.
I'm just kidding. I mean, a lot of people did steroids, so.
I have one of his cards. Big Mark McGwire guy.
Yeah, big Mark McGwire guy. I always like Sammy Sosa.
Well,
he was just enough ADHD for me to just be like, that's who I want to be when I grow up.
He doesn't play baseball anymore.
So either does Mark McGwire. But they were going back and forth for the home run record that year.
Thanks, Captain. I know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Now that I picked my team, we're moving on to college football, which I absolutely love. I love college football. I love betting on it. I love these picks like this. It just gets me more excited about it because it's just like a bunch of little teenagers running around just with their heads cut off. They don't know what they're doing. It's like, oh, score here, score there. It's exciting. A little more than NFL because NFL, they're a little more tame. They have nowhere to go. So,
yeah. Well, Dallas gave you a chance here. They just missed a field goal.
Yes.
Idiots.
Yes.
And now they get the ball with 28 seconds left at midfield.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
With the college football here, you can obviously tell that I put the their record. I didn't put the record for baseball because they got like 800 or 80 wins and all that. We're not going to go through that.
Record doesn't matter in baseball until the end. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I hope I'm not a dad.
Well, moving on. The 2-2 Golden Gophers at the 3-1 Michigan Wolverines, and the Wolverines are ranked 12.
Yeah.
Am I safe to say that you're probably taking the Gophers?
Well, why don't you pick it first?
Well, I'm taking the Wolverines because I don't believe in the Gophers going into that stadium and even attempting to do anything. So I'm going with the Wolverines.
As much as I want to take the Gophers, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, it's the same, but I couldn't quite have it in. I mean, Wolverines. I mean, Michigan. They're cheaters. They're great at it. They're better than everyone else. Jim Harbaugh just left them high and dry, just like Pete Carroll did with USC. It's like, what are you gonna do?
You're just gonna play football. That's what you're gonna do.
No, I'm just kidding. Ohio State framed the Wolverines. It's BS. Bring back Stallion. Bring him back.
We're gonna have to cut you off, pal.
I'm drinking water. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
I gotta work tomorrow too.
Yeah, like 5. Oh, Cowboys picked them off.
Hey, thanks a lot.
That's one. That's one.
That is despicable. Hey guys, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Giants by 5 points, but they destroyed the freaking Browns and then lost to everyone else.
Oh man. All right, I pick it first this time.
Yeah, we got the 2-1 Wisconsin Badgers at the 2-1 USC Trojans. Trojans are ranked 13. Who are you picking?
Well, I know you're gonna pick the Badgers, so I'm taking the Trojans.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, pal. I was gonna pick them all along.
What?
I'm not a Wisconsin diehard just because I'm wearing a Packers thing. I've seen those Trojans. I know what they do.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They protect.
That's good, man. Sometimes I wish I would think a little more.
The 3-0 Georgia Bulldogs at the 3-0 Alabama Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide is ranked 4. Bulldogs are 2. And I'm going to tell you this. I picked the Crimson Tide because I love saying that word.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Well, I'm going to go with them Bulldogs, all right?
All right.
So.
It's fine. That is truly fine. Last game. Oh, God. People are going to slaughter me. You're probably going to slaughter me for this. But the 4-0 Illinois Fighting, what is it? Illinois?
I don't know. All I know is
Ill. It's the Ill. I had this one on last week, and Gary had to correct me, but I don't even know what that is, and it's a horrible mascot. So you already know where I'm going with this, but they are going to the Penn State Nittany Lions.
What? Natty Lions? The Nitty? Did you just say Nitty?
Yes.
Oh, God.
The Lions are ranked 9th, and the Illinois is ranked 19th.
That should be a good matchup.
I have no faith in the Illinois teams ever, so I'm definitely with Penn State.
Yeah, that's what I had to.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
I'm here to win it, not give you.
I know. If you pick Illinois, you're just asking for trouble. So, moving on to Sunday, right before Sunday football. Actually, football noon will start before this, but we're just going to get NASCAR out of the way right away. Will Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, or Tyler Reddick win at Kansas, or will it be someone else? And the reason why I picked those 3 is because those 3 are probably the 3 best. So Tyler Reddick won last year at this race. Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson are the top 2, but that does not mean by any means that they will win this, but they are the top dogs.
So I can take the field?
So basically you can take the field versus those 3.
So I get all 3 or the field?
Yep. And the field, there'd be 35 others roughly. So do you want to know what I picked?
Well, I'll tell you what I picked real quick. I picked Denny Hamlin because I thought it was between the 3 of them.
No, I was going to go that way, but no. I want you either take those 3 or you take the field.
All right, what'd you pick?
I took those 3 because I think Kyle Larson's going to take it. Denny Hamlin's going to be a bum, probably finish top 10. Tyler Reddick probably finish top 10. Chris Buescher finished 2nd here last year. Martin Truex finished 3rd. Chase Elliott finished 4th. So you could definitely follow the train or you could jump off the train, but I'm taking all of them. Or those
You're
3.
Taking the 3.
I'm taking those 3. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm taking the field.
All right.
You need to reword that question.
Well, it wasn't, it wasn't for other people's eyes. It was just for you and I, and I was going to explain it. Crying out loud.
I'm taking the field.
All right. Take the field. That's fine with me.
Because I know nothing about NASCAR.
Well,
all I know, they go in circles and go vroom, vroom.
You still have a very good shot with that. So,
yeah.
And it is officially final. The Dallas Cowboys won. So, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know. I had the TV going.
Thanks a lot. Throw that away.
1-0, baby. First one.
Well, we're moving on to the noon games. The noon NFL games. We got the 0-3 Cincinnati Bengals at the 1-2 Carolina Panthers. I am taking Carolina all day at home.
Okay. I took the Bengals.
Okay.
Even though, the Red Rifle might get his revenge. I think it'll be a really close game. I think the Red Rifle's going to throw like 3 touchdowns. So is Burrow. So it come down to last-minute field goal.
Hey, I think Burrow's played very good. They've just haven't executed. It's just fallen apart. Everything's fallen apart.
Yeah. Well, he didn't play good in New England. That was pathetic.
Oh, well, that was the first game. Okay. What do you expect on the first week?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's give the guy a break. He makes, fucking $30 million a year. It's okay. You take a day off because you haven't had the whole fucking, February to, June off. Jeez. Guy barely works. Makes more money than both of us combined. All right, next.
And that's his team.
Let's go, Burrow.
All right. We got the 2-1 New Orleans Saints at the 1-2 Atlanta Falcons. Who are you taking?
I got Kirko Chains, baby. We're going to Falcon Town, baby. ATL.
You would take it just because your quarterback's there or your ex-quarterback?
They're at home. They have a solid defense. And you know what? New Orleans, Kamara's questionable.
Hey, I'm taking New Orleans. They had a rough patch last weekend. They're going to fire back strong. New Orleans is taking this.
Yeah, that division is always a crapshoot. So everyone's going to be 2-2. Well, except the Panthers, who will be 1-3.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Third game is the 0-3 Jacksonville Jaguars at the 2-1 Houston Texan Frauds.
The Frauds.
You're taking the Frauds?
Yeah, I'm taking the Frauds.
I actually am taking the Frauds too because I can't take Jacksonville because I don't think they know who they are. If they walked in, they're like, just state your name and you'll win. They'll be like, I don't know my name.
I think what happened mid-season with Jacksonville, everyone got lost in Trevor Lawrence's hair.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so luscious.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
don't know what he uses in that.
You just watch him play and you're like, wow, this team is not that bad.
Exactly. Exactly. But the hair has created him to get, what? He's making $30 million a year too. You got $55 million guarantee. You know what? You take 3 games off.
Game 4 is the 1-2 Denver Broncos at the 2-1 New York Jets. I'm taking New York Jets. If you're not taking New York Jets, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm gonna take the Jets.
Yeah, I'm
sorry, the Bo Nix ain't cutting it for me.
No, not a chance. On to 5. This is an interesting one, and I say it's interesting because I'm kind of on the edge. We got the 3-0 Minnesota Vikings at the 2-1 Green Bay Packers. I want to take the Green Bay Packers. What's that?
Couldn't hear me? Couldn't quite hear
you. So are you taking the Vikings?
Would I take the Packers? The phonies?
I truly want to take the Vikings, but I can't because I'm wearing a Packers shirt and I have Geronimo Allison over here, so I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to be a good game. So
I think so. I think so too. Might be a close game. We'll see. We'll see if we keep you in it or not.
Let's make this interesting. And if for some reason we end up tying score-wise, like Gary and I did last week, let's both pick what we think the score is. And then whoever is closest to that score, if for some reason we have to rely on the tiebreaker, this would be it.
Okay.
So I'm going to write mine down.
All right. I'll make the think here.
Oh, man.
All right. How about I say the Vikings score, and then you say the Packers score, and then we switch again. You know what I mean?
You're gonna say the You're gonna say the Vikings score?
I'm gonna say their score, and then you say the Packers score. Okay. So the Vikings 27 points.
I got the Packers.
Yeah.
At 31.
31. Wow. You haven't seen a Vikings game this year, have you? All right. What's the Vikings score? 31 to what?
21.
31 to 21. All right. I'll write that down. 31 to 21. All right.
What was yours?
I was nice enough to give you guys 17 points.
17 to 27.
That's funny. Both of ours were a 10-point.
I know. 10-point cushion.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to game 6, which is the 3-0 Pittsburgh Steelers at the 1-2 Indianapolis Colts. I don't think the Colts have a shot. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Yeah, me too. You know, the Colts are at home, so I wanted to go with them. But man, Richardson looks like trash.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really good at running. He's like Cam Newton, but doesn't know how to quite throw yet.
Yeah, that's true.
He can throw the deep ball.
Yeah.
Just everything else he can't.
Yeah. He needs some polishing.
And that Steelers defense, that's the second best defense in the league. Behind the Vikings. Vikings are the best defense in the league. 31 points? Oh my God.
Of course.
Still can't get over that. 31 points you think they're going to score on Vikings defense.
Oh.
They might score 24. Maybe.
Oh, you think? Oh, but they won't break in the 30s. Okay.
They're not going to break in the 30s.
This is a very interesting game here. The 1-2 Rams, LA Rams, at the 1-2 Chicago Bear Frauds.
I mean, they're really frauds. They beat Tennessee on like technicalities. Tennessee literally just here's the ball, win the game.
I know.
Like
I'm going with LA. You gonna go on that Bears train?
No.
Come on.
Caleb Williams is not good. No. I'm sorry. And plus, you know, what do you guys call them over in Wisconsin? This is where I heard it from Packer fans. They call fibs.
Fibs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, well, my brother-in-law's from Wisconsin, and I got a coworker that's from Wisconsin, and they call them fibs.
Well, Aaron Rodgers used to own the Bears, and now Jordan Love owns the Bears. So, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I guess.
Stands for fucking Illinois bastards. You ever heard that one?
No.
You're a Packer fan. The Packer fans told me it. I'm Minnesota nice.
Hey.
I always just called them stuck up and privileged.
I'm riding the Aaron Rodgers train, so you know, I'm jumping greens.
Okay.
So until he's gone. But speaking of another green team, the 2-1 Philadelphia Eagles at the 2-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which this could be a really good game unless the Tampa Bay Buccaneers decide to just shit the bed like last week.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have an idea? Otherwise,
I took the Eagles.
You took the Eagles. Sheepers, Eagles. Okay. I want to take the Eagles, but we've been taking a lot of the same teams, and I'm feeling the Buccaneers at home might be able to snake it. So I'm going to go with the Buccaneers.
I can see it, but again, that division, everyone's going to be 2-2 except the Panthers, who are going to be 1-3.
All right, moving on to the afternoon games, we have the wonderfully great 1-2 New England Patriots at the start to consider the 1-2 San Francisco 49ers frauds if they lose this week. If they lose,
Can we just both take the 49ers and move on?
oh no, I'm taking the Patriots.
What?
I'm taking the Patriots. Because
oh my god,
I think the 49ers are frauds, and when they lose this week, they will be frauds. And when you look back at this, you're like, oh my god, this guy was right. This guy was right. They were frauds. They performed on week 1. No one cares about week 1. You could like lay an egg and then go in the Super Bowl.
You know what? You know who else performed week 1?
Huh?
New England Patriots. Because that's their win against the 0-3 Bengals. Their only wins against the 0-3 Bengals.
Don't worry. They're gonna get their second win.
Man, I'll give you like 2 points for that one.
Maybe that's the tiebreaker.
That's extra credit.
Anything
can happen any given Sunday, right?
It is a weird NFL season, so
it is.
Game 2 for the afternoon is the 2-1 Washington Commanders at the 1-2 Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
Who are you taking?
That's a tough one. I like both teams. The issue with I know, but I saw both of them play, and they're really fun to watch. But Kyler Murray just can't win. He just like chokes. I don't know what happens to him if he gets nervous. I mean, take some Xanax. Calm down.
I'm taking the Commanders. So does that mean you jump on the Commander train?
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Arizona Cardinals ever because they haven't been a relevant team ever, except for like 5 years in their 50-year league.
Kurt Warner, Carson Palmer.
5 years they were good. 5 years they were good. 5 years they were good.
Yeah.
Out of 50. Out of 50. Well,
I actually do like the Cardinals as a team. Like, I've always been a Cardinal fan. I don't know why. I think I just like losers.
I like their jerseys.
Yeah.
Especially their black ones.
And I like Larry Fitzgerald because he's ball boy from Minnesota Vikings.
Well, he doesn't play anymore.
Yeah, but he's still a ball boy from Minnesota.
Moving on to the best team in the league, the 3-0 Kansas City Chiefs going to the 2-1 LA Chargers. I'm taking Kansas City because they can't lose. They'll never lose until they have to lose. And this is not the game that they're going to lose yet.
I'm going to go Kansas City, but if Herbert was healthy, I was going to go Chargers.
Okay.
But since he got injured last week, if Herbert plays, he's not going to be 100%. And that defense, though, for the Chargers, look out. That run game and defense, even though they'll be 2-2, they're going to be.
Why don't you look out for the refs? Because.
Oh, yeah, Kansas City's going to win this game, yes.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good. And then,
the 2-1 Cleveland Browns, or sorry,
1-2.
1-2. Sorry,
1-2.
Dyslexia. 1-2.
I get it. I'm a social worker. I can't read it.
The 1-2 Cleveland Browns at the 1-2 Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know how you don't take the Raiders, but yeah.
Okay, I took the Browns.
Oh, wow.
I took the Browns.
Okay.
The Raiders' defense is trash.
An interesting fact on these afternoon games: I took 3 away teams and 1 home, and you took 3 away and 1 home. So, guess we'll find out.
What, the afternoon ones?
Yeah, the afternoon games.
You took
all
home. All right, no, you took 3 home and 1 away. Wait, no, you took 1 home and 3
It's
away.
opposite. God.
Yeah, sorry.
Reading's hard.
It is. It's difficult. I was in the annex in 3rd grade. That's where the kids.
I remember the annex.
Yeah. Did you go to a Catholic school?
No, but there was an annex that they said in. No, I didn't go to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
But
made you go to church on Wednesdays. Made me rethink my life. What am I doing here?
well, we're moving on to Sunday Night Football. And we got the 3-0 Buffalo Bills at the 1-2 Baltimore Ravens. And I think the Baltimore Ravens are way better than the 1-2 record than they are, and I think they snub the Bills. I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, I did take the Ravens, and then my answer. I'm going to contradict myself so much. I didn't even think about this.
Oh, so you're trying to take one side or the other, basically.
No. I just realized I picked the Chiefs and the Ravens, but then I said the Bills will go undefeated. I wasn't even looking at what my picks were.
Sorry.
Cold takes. Old takes.
One of them you're going to be right on, so.
Well, I'm going to take the Ravens because that's what I had.
Fine. Stay with the Ravens.
I just think they finally realized they need to run with Derrick Henry. So,
yeah, agreed.
I can change it to the Bills if you want me to. I'm fine with doing that.
No, you already marked it.
All right.
Down.
All right.
But if you lose by one and this is the game, you're going to regret that.
That's true. That's true because I said the Bills will stay undefeated longer. And then I picked them to lose. I just really like the Ravens
because of the purple.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only reason why. How the chicks, oh, that guy's good looking. Let me put him on my fantasy team. Sorry, I'm a commissioner for my work league.
Uh-huh.
All women.
Oh.
So they pick
off of looks
that are good looking. Kickers are going in the first round. Justin Tucker went. The Vikings kicker went in like the fifth.
Jeepers.
Yeah. It's
Do you think I could get in that? Do you think I could get in that league next year? Because I would like to win.
There's no money.
Oh, well. Is there a small trophy at least?
There is. I can show you an example of the. So I have 2 trophies.
Oh.
One of my coworkers made it out of sticks, so I call it a stick trophy.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is nice.
You can see the price tag on here. $1 million. She charged me $1 million. So I give her $1 a day.
Yeah.
Just so she made this. And then the other one's at the office.
Okay. That's a nice trophy.
Yeah. Oh, it's real wood.
Real
wood.
Hickory wood?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what tree it was. I'm not a tree whisperer, okay? I took geology once, and they talk about minerals and rocks, and what I learned the most out of geology is always go to the bathroom when you get a chance, because you never know the next time you're going to be able to go to the bathroom. So even if you don't have to go, at least try to go, because it could be 5 hours till you get to go again. That's what I learned on my geology camping trip.
The more you know.
NBC.
Well, the second question of that Sunday Night Football game is, does Josh Allen end the game with 0 interceptions, keeping him with 0 interceptions for the whole season? So
nope.
You don't think so?
No.
You think he throws an interception?
Yeah. It's the Ravens defense.
I think he continues it, and they still lose.
Wow. You said yes. Okay.
All right. Moving on to Monday Night Football, which has 2 games again, which I love and hate at the same time.
Yeah.
We got the 0-3 Tennessee Titans at the 1-2 Miami Dolphins.
God, talk about the shit matchup of the week. Who do you take?
If Tua was still in here, this is an easy decision. But with him out of there, oh, man.
You don't even know if Skylar Thompson's going to play. You know what? It's going to be McSwirly. Do you know what?
No.
McSwirls. Or your boy, what is it? Tim Boyle.
Oh.
Boy, Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle.
Swirly.
Wow.
Those are the rumors if Thompson can't go.
Like I said earlier, the Bengals will continue to not win, and the Tennessee Titans will get their first win here. So,
man, you know, I almost picked Titans, but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
No, I picked the Dolphins.
Dolphins, it is.
Even with a fourth or third string quarterback possibility.
Well,
I just think the Titans are that bad.
To go along with this, to make it even better, because it's such a shit show, I was like, what quarterback will have more passing yards in this game? And you don't have to go specific quarterback. I will
because you don't know.
No, well,
you have to do the team.
Yeah, you can just go with the team. You can be like, is the Tennessee Titans going to have the quarterback that has the most, or is it going to be the Dolphins that has the most?
Because Lewis might be benched midway.
I'm going with Tennessee.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of got to go with the Dolphins, but also, hear me out. I think Tennessee will have more because they'll be down. So okay. I'm going with Tennessee.
You're going with Tennessee or Dolphins?
Oh, more passing yards. Tennessee, yeah.
Oh, you think? Oh, yeah.
Tennessee will have more passing yards because they're going to be down.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dolphins are going to run it all over them.
Sorry, I blew up there.
Yeah. Calm down.
The second game is the 3-0 Seattle Seahawks at the 2-1 Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I picked Detroit.
You picked Detroit. I'm also leaning that way. I think Detroit had a little bit of a speed bump last week, and I think they come back and win. So I'm taking the Lions too. But the second question to this one is: will it be a 3-point win? So it doesn't matter which team you picked. Whichever team wins, will they win by 3 points or not?
That's tough. I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't sound like you were too sure there.
Well, no, you're saying yes. I'm hoping the Lions just blow them out then.
Or win by 7.
Yeah, sure. 4? I'll take a 1-point win.
That would be so stupid. If they win by 4, I'm going to be irritated.
How about a 1-point win?
Oh, that'd be stupid too.
I hope it's a 1-point win. I hope he misses the PAT to go to overtime.
Oh, God.
Because they get a penalty for excessive celebration.
Oh.
So it's a long PAT, and then the Seattle kicker misses it.
No.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The last question, and this pertains to Thursday night today all the way till Monday. Will a quarterback have 4 or more touchdowns in a game? And that can include passing and their own rushing. So if Jalen Hurts rushes in 1 and then he throws 3, that's 4.
Yeah.
So will there be a quarterback? I am saying yes, because I think there's going to be a lot of gunslingers this week, and I think we're going to see a lot of points. So I'm saying yes.
I mean, I said yes as well.
All right.
I mean, you got Caleb Williams, you got Bo Nix, you got Will Levis. I mean, one of those guys definitely going to get 4 touchdowns.
You hope.
No, but McDaniels, I mean, that guy, he's a touchdown machine. So
not this week.
Yeah.
He's out the door.
You picked them. Picked them to win.
Well, that is the end of it. So, Michael, do you have any other questions, comments, ideas, last minute hurrahs?
I mean, it's almost 11. It's pretty late.
He's got to go to bed, folks.
No, I mean, I think it'll be good. We'll see about the Vikings game. Lucas, you're coming down, right, Sunday to come gamble with the boys?
I don't know.
Yeah, you coming? Diamond Joe's, baby. It's only like a 5-hour drive for you. It'll be fine.
I think it's a 5.5 hour.
Oh, 5.5 hours. I went to Ely last weekend. 5.5 hours from Rochester. Okay? Stopped at Gordy's. Ended up being like a 7-hour drive because of that.
What is Gordy's?
It's a food place.
Oh.
Burgers,
That's
fish, fries, shakes.
Well, it'll depend on how well I'm doing on this, If I'm doing really well, then maybe because I want to come down there and gloat.
Yeah.
But if I'm getting my ass kicked, there's not a chance in hell I'm coming down there to get
Well,
raked over the coals.
Why don't you just come down Saturday? Come down Saturday. You can stay. I got a floor and a couch.
Yeah, so you can rope me into it. Then
it's worth you driving. You stay two nights.
That's true.
Saturday and Sunday.
That's true.
So think about that, Mia later.
Did
I do it right? Did I do it right?
Pretty close. That's pretty close.
You try now.
What, Mia later?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, Michael. It was great having you. I did appreciate you being on here. And I hope that I come out victorious because this will be my first victory.
Yeah, that'd be good. Well, I appreciate you, asking me to come on. So
hey, not a problem. We'll probably have you back on, especially if I beat you. Definitely have you back.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can show my face. That's gonna be rough. I'm gonna wish that car accident when I was 18. I didn't survive.
Jesus, that's dark.
Hey, no, I appreciate it every day.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Thanks for always talking to me when I have no one else around here to talk to. So,
yeah, man. You always call.
Oh yeah. So
just call away, as the song says.
Yeah, that's true. That's a great song. Yeah. All right, folks. You heard the show. Go subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe to everything Mustard Cat Sports. And make sure you comment anything down there, especially a punishment, because game on, baby. Game on. So
I just thought of your
punishment?
I'm sorry.
No,
I thought of the greatest sound you can do, Mustard Cats. Yeah. You go, meow. This is like when you're shaking the mustard bottle. Dude, that's a perfect soundbite for you. You need to do that. Meow. All right, anyways.
Perfect. Well, thanks, everyone. Go subscribe. Follow all Mustard Cats. And check back in next week. We got another guest coming on. And I hope to look forward to kicking Michael's ass. So
I got to go pee because geology class told me to.
Yeah. See you later, folks.